What's up, guys? Welcome to this course. I'm so excited to dive in and get you started on creating your own custom financial plan and charting your own path to financial freedom. So before we get into the details of what the course is going to look like and the structure and everything, I just want to introduce myself in case you are not aware of who I am or what my story is. So I graduated from college in 2014 with a degree in Arabic and Middle Eastern studies. So I was planning to go work for the Foreign Service, live in embassies around the world. That was my path. That was what I cared about. But in my last semester of college, I realized that I did not understand anything about money. I would have conversations with people and they would talk about their Roth IRA or saving taxes, and everything just went over my head. I would just smile and nod. I had no idea what they were talking about, and I didn't understand personal finance. So I decided that if I was going to create the type of life that I wanted for my family, I better understand how to invest, everything about the financial world, so that I could chart my own path and find my own strategy to create wealth. So instead of going to the Foreign Service, I ended up going to Fidelity Investments. There they would, in those days anyways, they would pay you while they trained you to pass the licensing exams, and they would pay you to help their customers. So I did not view this as a career change. I viewed this as an apprenticeship. I was basically there to learn everything for myself. And once I felt like I knew what I needed to know, then I was going to leave and do my own thing. So they paid me to learn everything and then to help other people, which also helped me learn things. And I realized a few things. Number one, I really like finances a lot. It clicked with me. I understood it. I would dive into the nitty gritty of all the details and all the different topics, and I just loved it. And number two, most people don't. Most people do not understand. They do not have the desire or the interest to dive in and learn everything themselves. And they need help. There's a lot of people that need help. So I was at Fidelity for 2 years. So I was promoted 4 times in my first year. And for my last year, I managed a book of clients that was north of $250 million of assets for these clients in their retirement plans. And I started studying for the Certified Financial Planner designation, and I did planning for these individuals, and I really enjoyed it. And then I was headhunted and recruited out to join a local wealth management firm. And I spent 2.5 years there building out from scratch a complete comprehensive financial planning process and also leading the firm's growth initiatives, mergers, acquisitions. So we tripled in size during my time there, and it was fantastic, a lot of fun. But there were a few realizations that I had as I was there. Number one, the wealth management industry is designed to make money from managing assets. Who has assets? Usually older, wealthy people. So essentially, the whole target of all of these firms is to get as many clients with as high a net worth as possible so that they can charge assets under management fees for managing their investments in the stock market. That's a totally fine business model, with the exception that it leaves all of the younger generations essentially overlooked and underserved. You know, I would have friends come to me and say, hey, can you help me? And I really couldn't. Our firm was not set up. They were not a profitable client because they didn't have any assets yet. They had good income. They needed a plan, but the model is not there in the industry. So the vast majority of financial advisors charge an assets under management fee, 1-2% per year to manage their investments. Some charge planning fees, but the vast majority are focusing on the big fish, wealthy people. That's where they're going to earn their money. And so what I decided to do was leave that investment management industry. And I said, I want to help people like me when I knew zero and I looked for somebody to teach me and there was nobody. So I had to go learn it myself. I want to help young people who are motivated get way further ahead than I was or than any of these other people were, because they're starting so much earlier. You get a strategy in place, you get a plan in place, and the results are astounding. The compounded impact of your focus and your strategy this early in life is unbelievable. I do it all the time as I work with my one-on-one clients, and the impact is, it almost doesn't compute, okay? It's that important. And so I don't have enough space or time to work with everybody one-on-one that wants to work with me. And so I decided to put my methodology and my knowledge into a course format so that anybody can dive in and create their own plan, understand the ins and outs, understand what you don't understand, okay? Know what you don't know you don't know. Do you know what I mean? All of the pitfalls, all of the gaps in knowledge that all the blogs and Google articles can't fill. I'm here to fill that in this course. And I'm so excited to have you in here and get going. And without further ado, let's jump in.
Subscribe to learn more.